So we got some breadsticks here. We got our whole wheat breadsticks, and we got our all-purpose flour made breadsticks. And when I was making the dough for the all-purpose flour breadsticks, I must have done something wrong somewhere along the way because when I was kneading the dough, it wasn't becoming stretchy like it should. When I left it to proof, it did not increase in size. It still felt like pretty unproved dough when I was rolling it into breadsticks. So we have this it's already breaking apart here. So we'll break one of the whole ones that are left, and we can start by breaking apart the all-purpose one. And it doesn't crack. It's just very soft. When you look at the inside, that happens to be a big hole. But I'm sure if we break it in other parts, there are not many holes on the inside, and that's probably because the proof didn't actually have much rising um, going on. It proofed for over an hour, so I probably just didn't knead it long enough or something along those lines. Definitely kind of soft, a little chewy. Um, it's okay. Be pretty mad. Like had to eat these at dinner if I ordered them, but they're okay. I used garlic olive oil, so they at least taste a little more flavorful. I'm not a big bread fan to begin with. Um, yeah, definitely soft. Didn't bake very evenly. Definitely has like all these cracks on the outside because the dough was very not malleable. It was like raw or stale Play-Doh. That was subpar. Um, then we got these whole wheat ones, and this has a little bit more of like a crack to it. Um, and that was like one of the thinner ones. And when you look on the inside, it has like more defined structures and holes in there. It's a little crunchier. It feels less dense than the all-purpose flour. This is a thicker, rounder one. It wasn't as thin, more bready. This has actually a softer inside, almost like a piece of sliced bread or something. It's not just a crunchy shell. So I probably could have thinned it out more. Um, that's alright. I also made a twirly one. I wanted to see if that made any difference in anything when it baked. And okay, so it's definitely softer. It doesn't have the. I guess it depends where you break. Some parts of it have a crunch. Most parts of it have a crunch. That looks a little bit more packed in there. Less big holes, more small holes. Definitely more to bite into. It's softer. I don't think I rotated that tray. I think I took it out and forgot to rotate it and just threw it back in. But it happens. Um, so I think in terms of flour content, so flour, there is more flour in the whole wheat one, which makes it easier for gluten to get like activated, I guess, or whatever the proper terminology is. And that's what makes, from my understanding, the dough all stretchy and like when you knead it and gives it a lot more of the malleability and flexibility. So it is kind of, I guess, up like a logical path to say that I had a harder time getting that stretchy texture that I got with the whole wheat one with the all-purpose one, and that would make sense to me. I mean, that's what happened. That was my experience with all this. Yeah, I got a lot of breadsticks. Don't eat a lot of bread, so pawn them off to my housemates.